One way of understanding modern energy could begin with the contrast between this Mustang with this one. There are lots of different technical definitions and measures of energy, like BTUs and kilowatts. But one old common sense measure we still use illustrates the revolution in modern energy use: horsepower. We still use horsepower as a basic measure of the capacity of automobiles. Why horsepower? Because horses were the first great energy breakthrough for humans after fire itself.
For most of human history, our ability to go places has been sharply limited by the fact that we didn't have a lot of power. The only thing we had to move ourselves along with was our own 2 feet. Eventually we moved to horses, and we still talk about energy as horsepower today because horses were really the first useful form of energy that gave humans significant mobility outside of their own 2 feet.
For most of recorded history, the horse was the most significant source of energy for getting things done. Although the average horse is about 7 times heavier than a human being, a horse has 100 times more ability to do work than a human does. On average, a horse will accomplish more work in a few minutes than a human being can perform in a whole day. That's one reason why human beings didn't pull plows, and why litters carried by humans gave way to horse-drawn wagons and coaches. But even horse-powered equipment is severely limited in what it can do compared to modern energy systems, which use concentrated forms of energy inconceivable even 200 years ago. Horsepower is a crude measurement. It leaves out the crucial capacity of acceleration and speed, which is equally important to modern 200 horsepower automobiles. Even if you could harness 200 horses to your SUV, you couldn't get them to gallop to 60 miles an hour in 10 seconds, or keep them going at that speed for hours. Even strong horses get tired out after a few miles. Your car engine doesn't. At the far end of the scale is the modern jet airplane, which does what no number of horses could ever do. And no, flying horses or Santa's reindeer don't count. The 4 engines of a 747 airplane deliver 350,000 horsepower at takeoff. That would be a lot of oats if you could hitch up that many horses to a plane.
Today, we take our mobility for granted. We take the complex systems that move us places, cars, trains, airplanes, for granted as well. But next time you put fuel in your tank, realize that you're putting in there the power of thousands of horses.